Welcome back to the YouTube channel, the greatest YouTube channel. Help you level up out the 9 to 5 rat race. That's right. We boss up around here, man. It's your boy Boss Up with K. We got another great live, and you're catching this replay out. Appreciate you tapping in with me as always. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Trying to get up to these 100,000 subscribers, and always drop your city and state in the comment section. We're always looking for work in your area, always trying to find the best gig apps, the best side hustles, anything to help you level up, baby. We about that. And we don't do any long talk, long intros. I'm gonna bring you guys a great opportunity for you have a truck, a small sedan, box truck, SUV. Now, of course, the bigger your vehicle, the more money you're gonna make, the more opportunities you will have in this business outside of medical courier work. Even someone with that, we got medical supplies you can move. But we're not doing any medical supplies today. We're not moving any people. We're not moving any food. What else? We're not arranging airport pickup rides. Only thing we're doing is picking up junk off the side of the road or picking up people's unwanted items out their home. Now, yes, you can start this with very little contact with people, or there's other services where you actually go inside the home and move their stuff. What we're talking about being a junk hauler, junk remover, or item mover. And I got about 2, 4, 6, 8 companies I'm going to bring you today. So stay tuned, get your water, get your coffee, take notes, open up your laptop, open your phone, another phone so you can follow along with these apps. Not only do I show you and tell you the companies, I show you how to apply and what the best things to put on these apps to make sure you get found first and make sure you get hired or get accepted to do these gig apps. You dig? All right. And, follow me on all my socials. Drop a like text for me giving y'all this information. That's all I want is it's a like. Hit the like on the live, hit the subscribe button. And if you want one-on-one consultation with me, you can book that at creditkey.com. All right, so don't fret. Don't think you have to be a large person or a big, strong person or have a big vehicle to do this. You can always get a helper. You can always pick up small items. So first company is called Load Up. Load Up Junk Removal. This company's not only based in Atlanta. They're based all around the U.S. Orders are tracked through the app. Like I said, you can pick up small boxes, pool tables, fencing, tire disposal. You can fit about 4 tires in a sedan, mirrors, desk, small furniture. You can move, of course, this is showing me basic Atlanta stuff because of the geolocation, but this company is in a lot of states. And then to order to be a loader, you come down here to loaders at the top right there and where it says become a loader. And let's see if they show any other states, any other locations they are in. So as soon as thing pop up, it asks me for my location off my browser. This looks like it's like an Indeed web form. Independent contractor. You will be responsible for your own taxes. Will be responsible for your own information. That nature. Information. And we got anybody with comments already? Let me know. Go ahead and comment your city and state. So while we're going through these apps, we can use your city as an example of what we're looking for. Check my levels out. I had to see how I sound. Been having some mic issues on some of my live videos. I appreciate y'all guys staying with me. But this is Load Up. This is the application process name. Zip code, everything they request for you to get started. You hit that continue and it goes to a portal and someone will contact you or send you an email with a link to download the app. And that's how I got started with Load Up. when I got running with them. All right, next is a company I talked about yesterday on yesterday's live. If you stick around to the end of the live or into the videos, I always give a bonus or a gem for you guys to check out. I could have hopped on this first, but this is Drop Curb, another junk hauling, scheduling, pickup, whatever you want to call it, app. Same day pay through PayPal. Zero upfront cost, no background checks on here, because you're actually dealing with people. People are setting things outside their home, and you are simply coming to pick them up. So you click on become a hauler. If you're a solo person, or like I said, if you're not a strong person, you can have a crew. You can boss up. If you're a lady, get your sons, get you a couple of young men. Tell them, hey, I pay you $75 for these 3 hours. You make 400. You pay them 150, 2 guys 150. You cap 250, and you ain't even left your house. That's how you boss up out here and do it the way the rest of the world does it. Once you get your money, once you get the knowledge, and then you hire other people who don't have the money, who don't have the knowledge to work for you. And that's what you guys are doing. That's why we're trying to get you out there 9 to 5 rat race. You're just going to keep spinning your heels, working for other people for the rest of your life. All right, so that is Drop Curb. Go ahead, dropcurb.com, become a hauler. Like I said, not only do I show you or tell you about the company, I'll show you how to apply, where to apply, to streamline the process for you. TaskRabbit.com. Dagnabbit, TaskRabbit. Become a tasker. Pretty much what you're doing. Now, this company, you do a lot of stuff. You see people hanging mountain TVs, when putting together furniture from IKEA, cleaning tubs, moving boxes. You can become any person you want. But like I said, moving is pretty much what you're doing here. You're moving items, truck assisted help move, drunk haul aways. So you do have a specific location for junk hauls. And then you say you pick your location, and then someone, finds the haul notification, and then they bid on it, or they, decide to do the job based on how much you're willing to pay the person out. So that's how TaskRabbit works. Become a tasker. And that's what you want to do, to start taking advantage of these tasks. Like I said, anything from moving TVs, moving furniture, instant levy things, plumbing, apartment cleaning, furniture assembly. They need it all. They need it all. So come on and play that light text. We got about 7 people watching this live right now. Go ahead and come in, hit that like button. Appreciate you guys. Drop a comment, drop your city and state where you're watching this, so we can find some work in your area. Next, we got Haultail. We'll say Haultail. That's some old country stuff right there, boy. You get the running, you get the hauling tail. We got locations all over the country, so don't worry about not being in your state. Only thing I don't see is Mississippi and Louisiana, but they they all around most of the country. Haultail. So what you want to do with here, you want to come down to the bottom of the page, go to careers. Go to careers right there at the bottom. Hit careers. And then you'll see drivers. You see where you can drive. They got drivers and assistants, regional leads, regional reps, brand ambassadors, influencers. I guess that's what I would be right now. Trying to influence you guys, but I get out here and drive too. I ain't just want to talk about it. I be about it. I be about the bossing, be about the money getting, be about the whatever I can do to earn extra money, pay off this debt, and get ahead. That's what you need to do out here. All right. So that's Haultail. I should go to the driver section for you guys. So we got drivers for Boston, Miami, Dallas. So they actually got ads. Need to be 18 or over, valid insurance, can lift 75 pounds. and have the right vehicle for the job. Now, they don't say what the right vehicle for the job is. Let's see if they get more details. Up to $80 an hour based on size of your vehicle. So like I said in the beginning of the video, the more money you make based on the size of your vehicle, larger SUVs, box trucks are going to haul in a lot more. You get it, haul in. Y'all see what I did there? All right. So that's winning, Valley Insurance, standard stuff to be part of it, 18 years old. I have seen some companies want you to be 21, but like I said, 18 and up. Find those new recent high school grads, those kids are home from college right now. Grab them up and get to working. Next, we got Junk Shot App, junkshotapp.com. Now, this is a new one. First time I came across this company when doing research on junk hauling the past 3 years. First time coming across this one, so don't have a lot of experience or a lot of reviews or people talking about it, but this is the website, standard stuff, pick up junk.
100 million pounds of junk and counting. That's right, the JunkShot app experience has made getting rid of junk as easy as taking a cell phone pic or video. So no wonder we're the fastest growing junk removal app company in the USA. It starts with our proprietary technology, which allows our award-winning customer service team and software to review your junk photos or videos in order to provide you with a fast quote and pickup time right to your smartphone. Whether you're at home or business, our trained and uniformed technicians arrive ready to do all the work.
All right, so this one's not much of an independent contractor route. This one is more of they're actually hiring their own people. That's why I haven't really heard about this one, but you can make your own franchise out of this. So this is the way to boss up still. We're still going to boss up. We're going to purchase a franchise for the ones who got the money on to do it. And you can make that market opportunity. Why junk shop investment costs, meet the team, next steps, apply now. Let's see what they're talking about on apply franchise applications. Yeah, they're trying to get people to franchise up. And then I guess the local junk shop people put out local ads in the area to hire the drivers or hire people to work for them. But if you want to own your own company, you know, have it branded, have support and all that stuff, you can do it this way, boss all the way up. And then next we have Curbit. This company I recently found as well. Interested to be a hauler. That's what I'm interested in. I might sign up for that. And then book more jobs. Here we go. Haulers. Earn money hauling. Sign up. Add your territories. Price quickly and fairly. So it looks like they make their own prices for you. Here's a guy like he picking up some records or something in his truck. Choose your schedule. Hauler payment. We deposit 100% of the hauler's job price directly to the bank account. Job completed. It takes about 3 days depending on your bank. So you can get paid up to 3 days after a job with this one. You got an app, web-based app. It's a pretty standard practice. You have your own vehicle. You make your own, you book your own jobs, you make it work. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 companies in. 7 companies in on this live, showing you guys junk hauling, whether you got a small SUV, you can move some tires, some records, some crates, some totes, or if you got a large box truck where you can actually haul away large couches, pool tables. These companies are marketing all the services and how to get started. Easy Gig Junk Removal. Here's another company. Sign up to be a hauler. Not sure. Yeah, this one looks like a independent contractor position. This said rideshare for junk removal. So they are actually comparing this to Uber and Lyft. This is a true gig app opportunity. They're comparing it to rideshare, but instead of hauling people, you're scheduling the junk to take to from one place to another, or from one place to a landfill, most of the part. So I advise, if you want to do this, start researching the landfills in your area, what all they take, how much it costs to drop stuff off. So you have to put that in your pricing. When I do that, I have done some storage unit removals and storage unit clean outs in the past, and the items I did not want, I had to see about removing them. Now, outside my business, we have commercial grade dumpsters, so I dump a lot of stuff there. But some stuff that needs to be recycled, like large refrigerators, things of that nature, I have to take them to the landfill and dump them there, and they have to pay like a $75 fee for a whole truckload of stuff. So make sure you're factoring in those costs whenever you're starting your service, whenever you're starting your business. But at easyjunk.com, easygigjunk.com, go ahead, sign up to be a hauler. You sign up, they get you a password, you log in, you get your account, and you can start, setting your prices, putting your pictures up, getting your territory where you want to be, getting your name out there, and start making some money. Boss up. Next, we got the last two companies here. Muvr, MUVR.io is the actual website, MUVR.io. Junk removal, delivery, services. What services Muvr offer? Like I said, moving, delivery, and junk removal. All of this stuff goes hand in hand. If you're going to do a junk removal, you might as well be a moving company. Moving, junk or moving people's good junk is still junk that needs to be moved. Is Muvr available in your city? Muvr operates in thousands of cities in the 48 states. You put your zip code in and see what cities they are in. I always like to find the information for you since no one is commenting. I hope the comment feature is working. Test it out. I ain't got a comment. Your comment is working. Just nobody actually leaving comments. Okay, so but like I said, I always like to find work in people's areas. Somebody actually left a comment, even though they do on the previous videos. And I got some Georgia, I got some Virginia, I got some Texas on my previous videos outside the live, so we can look at those zip codes. So moving nationwide, delivery nationwide, junk removal nationwide, garage clean outs. Looks like a Craigslist ad. Where's the zip code? This website is terrible. I do say that. I'm gonna give you my real opinion. This website is a little janky. You got Miami, Florida. Looking at stuff in Miami, interstate movers, last minute movers, local movers. I don't see anything about junk hauling. Storage movers. Pick up, drop off. Okay, I see what they got going on. This is more on the delivering side. How do I actually make some money? Here we go. Be a driver, start earning today. Download the Muvr app. We're not ready to download the app yet. We need some more information. Download the app, accept jobs, get paid, same day pay. Yeah. Money transferred the same day, depending on your bank, whether you get that the same day. Dump trucks, pickup trucks, cars, SUVs. Like I said, I'm not lying to you people. You can do this with any size vehicle. Any size vehicle works for this. You can get paid by working with all of these different companies. And last but not least, that is MUVR. Last company we want to bring you is Lugg. Lugg on demand movers. I got a very popular video on my TikTok about Lugg. A lot of people love it. A lot of people hate it. Got some reviews, got some comments about people driving with Lugg. I was never actually able to get a gig when I had my my Sprinter van large. I could never actually get any loads during that time. I had some other contracts, some other things I had going on. I didn't actually get a load, get a let it test them out officially. But when I was just mentioning it, everybody that commented on this little video said they didn't pay as much as most of these gig apps, and they didn't have a lot of deliveries available. I'm not sure if that changed. That's when the company first started. That was about 3 years ago. So I'm not sure if they've grown. If not, but as always, I'll show you how to get to the money with these apps and these companies and these websites. Become a lugger. Become a Lugg mover. Here's all the information right there for you. How much money you make, how you get paid, make your own schedule. You can do donations, Craigslist purchases. So when people buy stuff from stores, and they don't have a large vehicle to take it home, they don't want to pay a delivery fee. Boom, there you go. There's a business right there. Put on that you can move people's stuff, put out Craigslist ads to get more Lugg deliveries. A lot of ways to boss up and do junk hauling and moving without these apps, but these apps help you find customers a lot faster, keep money in your pocket, and keep you busy and make a successful business. But as always, they can deactivate you. These companies can shut down. They can play with your money. There's always best to start your own LLC in your state. And I help people do that. Contact me and I can help you out with that. I am a registered agent in the state of Georgia, but I do have experience with starting businesses in other states where I can point you in the right direction. And shoot me a message. If you want to talk to me, then we can book a consultation, all that stuff. Just $50 for 1 hour. We can break down everything that you want to talk about to help you get started making money in this arena or just starting a business in general. Some do's and don'ts. What are NAS codes? What are the best bank accounts to get? What's how you form business credit, how you can get a loan. Am I even eligible for a loan? A lot of people think just because they have a business, just because they start an LLC, you are automatically eligible to get a business loan. No, you still got to have collateral. You still got to have sound business advice, track history, revenue coming through the business or from another business. People not just taking chances on you. So make sure all your I's are dotted, T's are crossed before you go into the bank. Just because you might even get denied for a bank account. I have seen people not have their LLC formed with the state and they can't even get a business bank account because they just think just because they got an EIN number, they'll let them in the door. Not true. To learn business, learn how to make money. This is what America is based on. It's capitalistic society, unfortunately, whether you like it or not. But this is the society you live in. So unless you're going to go off the grid, you're going to learn how to make some money, stack it, grow it, and learn how to make some money while you're not actively being busy. That's called being a boss. All right, man. Make this stream longer than it needs to be. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Help me get to those 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate the 10, 15 people that watch me live and the people that's going to watch this replay. Go ahead and take advantage of these 8, 9 apps I gave you today. And be blessed. We gone.